But getting back to this game that I never left. Let me just slide this in because I told you I was going to allow you to sit up there and clear up a lot of misunderstandings. But one thing I want you to do for the young people, for the young up and coming P's, because there's so many older, bitter, washed up, no talent having ass, you know what I mean, just mad at the world because they don't got no talent. And they would tell these young P's that you're not supposed to rap, you're not supposed to sing, you're not supposed to produce, you're not supposed to have nothing with music or anything else beside the pimping. And they try to manipulate them into thinking that if they do something as far as singing, rapping, or anything to basically help their campaign, that they're doing something contrary to the game and indoctrinate their minds with this bullshit simply because they don't have these talents. But I want you to let them know. Yeah, go ahead and let them know, man. Also let them know,
Okay.
GB, not just with you, but also with Filmo too, as far as with the music. Go ahead and bless them.
Okay. Let me answer that. Okay. When I was 5 years old, my daddy come from New Orleans. Filmo Slim come from New Orleans. My mother come from Little Rock, Arkansas. They all met in San Francisco before we was even born. My mother and Filmo Slim are best friends. Okay? So my daddy made sure that as a youngster, I had plenty of fights behind this. I mean, it's stupid, but let me set the record straight. I was playing drums at 5. When I was 14 years old, my daddy had made sure that I stayed on top of my music so hard. When I was 14 years old, I was able to play with Fillmore Slim. Okay? I was able to play with Fillmore Slim. Now, I have a cousin, was the first player who I seen, okay, was my cousin. Rest his soul in peace, just passed away last year. My grandmother was a lady that believed in the game from survival. And then there was Fillmore Slim, who I actually had a chance to see him eating, even though he was playing music then. He played music before he even entered the game. So now these brothers, I had to do a little rain check to figure out why everybody would say Gangsta Brown is a drummer boy, and different things. So I had to find out what makes people speak on something they don't know that they wasn't there. Well, because I didn't know where they come from, see? So they all wanted to make me think that they came from their mama into this pimping, or they came into this game from day one.
I don't know. I think that's his signal. But I want you young P's to hear that, man, because a lot of them old dudes, they just be bitter. They just upset that you got talent, man. And they get jealous at the fact of your talent because they don't have talent. Or they get anything that you can cause yourself to have attention. They don't like that. They don't like them little hearts that's coming up on Instagram and all that shit. So they'll tell you that you can't do music. A lot of them videos that I be posting to freeze. Hold on. And different ones. Okay, there we go. Hello?
Okay, yeah, I ain't gonna let that devil stop me from getting my point across. Come on with it. That's my phone went dead. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. It's my turn.
Go ahead and bless them. We here, man. We ain't got nothing but time. They want to hear everything you got to say. Go ahead and bless them, GB.
What was the last thing I left off at? Before I was in the room, what was the last thing I left off at?
You started with, you know what I mean, New Orleans,
Right.
and your pops and stuff came from,
music.
and then you told everybody that you was blessed to sit up there and play with Phil Mo, because a lot of people don't even know that you was doing music before the game, and that you got musical talents. You not just no typical ass. So go ahead and bless him, GB. I'm being quiet. You got the mic. Do your thing.
All right. So then I ended up playing with Filmo with him. And so therefore I was seeing the game that he was putting down eating. So then after I was trying to be in it, like I said earlier, one of the females that came, that was one of the good females that I had, the one I spoke on, who took me to understand how the game go with a good woman, quote, and then it started from there. So then I quit the music. Now my father was mad at me. He told me, hey, you at your peak, keep up your chops, because music is the key. Music is the world. Music is here for life. There's nothing you can do. If you write a song or have a hit, is something that will be here for life. I heard what he said, but I didn't listen to what he said. When I realized I made a mistake and went full flash in the game and left my music that I was taught in the beginning, that's when I had to put 100 in the game because I had messed up my music. If I just would have did what he said, kept my chops up, an hour a day, MC Hammer come through the town, Too Short come through the town. There were different artists at that time when bands were still relevant in the music world. If I just would have practiced, I could have hit them music licks with them brothers, good or bad, and had that added on my resume. But then at the time when they started to come out, I was rusty. So what I did, I made it up by putting 100% in the game, because that was all I had. That was all I had at that time was the game. So I said, well, since I messed up in my music world, I'm gonna get in this game deeply as I am, and I'm gonna have the same thing the musicians have. Now, this is Gangsta Brown telling you the truth. Do I regret that I quit my music? Hell yeah. That was one of the worst mistakes. Still to this day, it pops in my mind. When I see different things, I say, damn, my father told me. And that's one thing I didn't listen. See, I didn't listen. See, because music was the key. Now a lot of guys didn't have talent. A lot of guys was really coming from rock bottom to survive, to keep in the game. So we all chose the game, what we choose to do. You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, if I just would have participated with my music. Now look what happened for Mr. Fillmore Slim. He was in the game, over 50 years in the game. But when he retired from the game, he's back in the music. He's back in the music. Right to this day. 80-something years old, traveling. Just come back from Mississippi, playing the last blues festival. He do more shows. His book is doing great. You know what I'm saying? And so what I try to do, since my drums was rusty, I try to turn it into a promoter. That's my company, GB Records Entertainment Hollywood. If you ever see the logo, GB, that's me. Okay, I got a Curtis Mayfield tribute band that we have together. We having a Players Toast and Roast in San Francisco, October 21st in San Francisco. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what I had to go to. So, you know, those dummies, those that didn't have a clarity of somebody to teach them the real of the future. And yesterday, you dig, we did. See, we did. Now, only thing I did wrong was when I was in that Los Angeles, quote, there were brothers that had a job that was pimping, that had a job. But see, I call it, like I take care in, we was brainwashed to think that having a job, you wasn't a real pimp, see? We didn't understand he got a job for when he get too old to pimp, he would have a future and an income at a late age, you dig? But there was a solution for that I did that I didn't know. The property that I bought, the investments that I made from the game helped me to this day, because at the time when I did it, I just did it to shut my daddy up. My daddy said, you buying these Roses, you buying these Cadillacs and Eldorados and all these hot rods and things. You don't own shit, boy. You buying all these cars, sunroof, CC grill, bow ties, all this shit, and you don't own nothing. So what I did for Spike, not knowing, see, a lot of my great moves, not knowing, I did it to shut him up. So what I did, I bought a fourplex apartment building, not a house. Suckers, a fourplex apartment building in 1989, and still have it October 15th, 2017. Okay, all right. Old stuff in Bakersfield, California. That's where they came, migrated from back east to Bakersfield to San Francisco, Oakland. You see, so anybody speak about the music, now, don't get me wrong. If you can come in this game 100% in the game and survive and do well, you are considered a real pimp. You are considered a real player. Whatever word you want to use, 100%. And that's what I was able to get. See, that's why they hate me, because by me not knowing and by me putting 100% in the game for survival, I didn't know that the other brothers was looking and was having all these ups and downs situations, made them envy me, made them hate me and talk about me, because when my name come up or my name is mentioned, instead of them saying, that little brother, hey, he hung in there and he had good game, and that brother crawled with the rest of us, and he just lasted, quote, a little longer. He was able to replace good women with good women that made him last a little longer. They tell the truth, and I must admit they hate day. I remember they hate day. I know what happened to all of them. I have a collage of 3 sheets, 17 by 16, of all the players, from the young and the old and the deceased. It holds 230 of us on there. You dig what I'm saying? But what they don't understand, my greatest success, see, people ask me, what made you be recognized? It was very simple. Why they call you sometime the best, or why they call you sometime all right, or did they say you was okay in the pimp game? Or where did that come from? Well, see, there was a lot of brothers that can out-pimp me. There was a lot of brothers that was good, gifted, and could catch 10 females in 10 minutes. I seen this. They had brothers that would knock another brother come to town so fast, the other brother would think that he kidnapped his broad. What made me be successful, and let's set the record straight, what made me be successful, because I was drug-free. Everybody indulged in drugs that helped me be able to come to the top, because they fell off. They got hooked. They went to the penitentiary. They killed themselves. They drove themselves crazy, and all the things that you can go through. But what I was taught, you have to stay focused in this game. You're not in this game to get high. You're in this game to get the money. Get the money, then get high when you retire. That's what you choose to do. Because you have to understand, the police job is to knock you off. Your job is to be here. In order to be here, you have to see out of both eyes. See? So I was able to go through this game over 40 years, never with a drink, never with coke or pills, never, no tattoos. I wore a perm until I got tired of burning myself up. So right now I got a little natural. I'm taking a little break right now, because after 40 years of having a perm and keeping one image from the beginning to the end, that's another problem. Whoever liked my image female-wise, that's the girl I was able to campaign and do what I needed to do. You see what I'm saying? So my great success comes from the dope fiend pimps. There was dope fiends. How you gonna pimp against me and you on drugs? How you expect to win against me and I'm sober and I'm focused and my team is focused? I didn't allow my girls to drink or snort no powder. Those that did got fired. Those of us that didn't are still here and healthy. Now watch this here. The girls of mine that didn't do drugs, thank me to this day, because they still looks good to this day. And those that call themselves having fun with that sucker that was giving them girls drugs, and kind of call themselves pie man and kicking his baby, this is real pimping over here. They ugly and tore up. And I see them, they look at me and they start crying, and they wish they would have listened. Because, see, that was part of the game, was lasting. See, my greatness come from them brothers doing dope, helped me be able to rise over all of them. And those that got a certain age, past 30, 35, and 40, they got weak with the woman that they had, was able to change them from the pimping. And when she was ready to move on, they didn't have enough game to go replace her with another one. So they stayed with the same girl that they had in another world, in another lifetime. I constantly replace one for one with another to keep going. See what I'm saying? To keep it going. I learned that you have to be able to replace one, but you have to be just as sharp as the one that you had that took you to the top. So I challenge anybody to this here, the best students to this day that come out of Oakland, California, active 100% in this game is taught by me.
I hope you guys live as long as you want and never want as long as you live, man. Y'all be blessed now.